So I'm selling the Speedmaster. That's the big news of today. Yeah, I've got it on eBay over the weekend and I just thought, no, do you know what? I've had enough. It's those lugs that stick out too much, or the bracelets, sorry, past the lugs. It just really, that's the deal breaker for me. That's how petty it is being a watch addict. Hi, I'm Andrew and I'm a watch addict. Hi guys, hope you're well. So today is mainly about my Rolex Datejust. The last place you want to take it is a quarry where there's sharp edges, lots of rocks. Literally, I've taken it to a scratch magnet central, but it's quite beautiful scenery up there. So I just went up there for a bit of a jog and I thought I'd take the camera and get a bit of shots. Lovely day, bloody freezing though in Huddersfield. So my Rolex Datejust, I love it. And that's part of the reason why I'm selling the Speedmaster as well. Now, I've complained tirelessly. I've made maybe 2 or 3 videos on the Rolex Datejust and the problems with the scratches. That's the biggest thing. But ultimately, when you look at it from a distance of, in normal light, like I'm looking at this watch now, it just reflects the light so well. It just screams quality watch, screams Rolex as well, and I like that. So I think this has been my favourite watch that I've had in quite some time, and it's a watch that I can wear all day, every day. It's got the comfort, it's got the oomph, it's got the wow factor, and for me, it kills a lot of the other watches in my collection. So the Speedmaster, I wore it for work the other day, and that's when I decided. I was driving down the road and I could see them sticking up too much above the lugs when I had my hand on the steering wheel, and ultimately I just thought, no, this is going. Because every day, if I go to work, or if I'm going somewhere important, if I'm going for a meal, or I'm going out on the weekend even for a walk, I'll wear the Rolex Datejust. I won't wear anything else. So it is pretty pointless me having such a high-end watch in the Speedmaster with the little things that annoy me. So I'm selling that. Thinking of selling the Tudor Black Bay 58 in blue. I know I've only just got it, but if I sell them two together, I could be able to get a bit more of an interesting watch. So I'm thinking of either the orange Planet Ocean with a white dial, or the Tudor Steel and Gold Black Bay. Completely different watches, I know, but guys, let me know what you think I should buy. They're the two that are really sticking out for me. And if I could get one, maybe an Oyster Perpetual 41, but they are a Rolex, but they also seem a little bit bland in comparison to those two. And for all this time I've been looking about comfy watches, getting the comfort right, I've actually flipped around and I'm wanting a statement piece. Anyway, I'm getting totally distracted. I want to talk about, oh, hang on, getting distracted again. I don't know if you've noticed this. This is the aluminium version from Burton Design on Instagram. Go check them out. This is actually stunning. This is made of aluminium, and it's the 321 movement of the Omega movement. I think they do a Rolex Explorer movement, and they do stuff on canvases and prints. So really good quality, really nice. Go check them out, guys. I definitely really enjoyed this. I'm going to keep it here in Chronometer Corner. But I was going to put it downstairs, even in the living room. It's that nice. I was going to put it out in the living room, and the wife put a stop to that. She just said, I don't want no more watch shit around the house. So it's going to have to stay here, but honestly, guys, they are really good quality, and I would definitely have one. So the Rolex Datejust, quintessential Rolex, awesome Rolex. I love it. And actually, for all the scratching, and that is the biggest issue for me, the comfort's there, the looks are there. I love the clasp. The Easy Link is just enough micro adjustment for me. And I've had this exact blue dial on the Jubilee before, and that doesn't have as many scratches. Could argue that it's even more iconic on a Jubilee bracelet, but what it did feel, the Jubilee bracelet was, it just didn't feel as sturdy, and it wasn't going to stretch overnight. You see like old style Rolex Jubilees stretched out. It might never do that, but it just felt a little bit more delicate, and it was the same on my Rolex Batman as well. And for everyday wear, it didn't quite sit right with me. Looked the dog's bollocks. It looked amazing, but ultimately, this on the Oyster bracelet, even with the polished center links, is the way to go, because that watch will last a lifetime. It'll look the business for a lifetime. Close up, oh my God, geez, you look at it and you're like, you just wince. It's not very good to have photographs on Instagram because all the scratches, it's a bit of a fingerprint magnet on the glass. But ultimately, if you give it a bit of a polish, and what I've found is if I wash it with soap and water or wet it in the bath or whatever, it comes up a treat, and it's almost like new. So I'm learning to live with the scratches, and the more scratches it gets, actually, the easier it becomes just to throw it on. It's just a watch, and ultimately, that's where I want to be, and that's where I'm trying to be. Where I just put my watch on. Having too many watches in the collection, it's fantastic as a watch addict, but I don't know about you guys, but it's almost a dilemma of what watch to wear. I'm sometimes wearing 2 or 3 watches during the day, and I'll wear one in the morning, maybe change to one in the afternoon, and then I'll take a couple downstairs to take some photos of it. It's just getting out of hand, and during lockdown, I have loved my life and all the different watches I've bought and sold, but ultimately, now we're coming out of lockdown and the real world's getting in the way, I've started to just sort of think, right, I maybe need 2 or 3 high-end watches, and that's more than enough. Jesus, you don't need that many watches in your life, do you? So I'll have the Rolex Datejust, which is the dog's bollocks for a watch. I love it. Yeah, I would like a Rolex sport watch. Maybe a Submariner would complement this really nicely. So that is something possibly in the pipeline for the future. I've got the Globemaster, which I haven't met anyone out there that said the Globemaster's not a good watch. No one out there said they don't like the Globemaster. So it's just not overly popular, is it? But if you look at it, you think, So when I get the bracelet on that, I'll have the Globemaster, I'll have the Datejust, and then I'll have this big, chunky statement piece that I'll probably wear for work. I'll be happy to go anywhere, and I want a bit of a rugged tool watch. So the Tudor Black Bay, black, steel and gold chrono, I think that's right. That's brushed gold, so that's going to be a real statement piece. Or the Omega Planet Ocean with a white dial. Tell me, guys, am I crazy for that? I don't know. I think I'm really going to enjoy one of them watches, but they're so different. And actually, this feels like this is probably going to be my last purchase for quite some time. I've probably said that a few times, I know, but this is it now. Datejust, oh la la, the most beautiful watch I've ever owned. It's a keeper forever, maybe. The Globemaster, and then I reckon it's the Planet Ocean. But I like that white dial. The summer's just round the corner. I think it's going to look mint. I don't think it's going to photograph particularly well. And as you all know, if you follow my Instagram page, I am an internet sensation. I am pushing 17,000 Instagram followers. World famous? Maybe not. Right, guys. Hope you enjoyed this quick video. The Rolex Datejust. Buy it, enjoy it, experience it. Over and out. I'll see you in the next one. Oh, almost forgot. 10 points for the football team. It's a tough one, is that, innit? Right, guys. This time I am going. Over and out. I'll see you in the next one.